I'm going to do something I haven't done before in a video. I have goals for today. Never done that. Never come into a video, never come into a recording session and had goals. But anyway, I'm doing it today. So my goals this time are to collect all my villagers, because I've got some in there, some in there, and some in there. And I'm going to put them all in one spot. That's goal number 1, move the villagers. Goal number 2, this almost complete storage area needs a building around it. So that's going to be done. Villagers in one place, storage building built. Make sense? No? Well, that's what I'm doing. And to do that, I think all of them trees need to get gone. All right, here we go. I remembered why I don't make plans for videos. I've changed my mind. I did have a design for a building, which was going to go right here. And that was going to be where my villagers lived. But then I realised I don't like that design. So I went back to the drawing board and I designed something that I do like. One build is going to go on the front of that hill and in that hill. But the build I'm going to start off with is going on that island over there, with the dark oak on it. So I have some trees to chop down. Again, see you in a bit. Right then, so the buildings I did in the redesign, like when I went back to the drawing board, I took inspiration from Brutalist architecture. All apart from the moss farm, which I wanted to build a shape, just a weird thing. So that's what it is. It's a weird thing. But the others, the new home for the villagers and the building that's going up behind me, based on Brutalist architecture. And this is what Google AI overview says about that. Brutalist architecture is a style that emerged in the 1950s, characterized by a focus on raw, unfinished materials like concrete, exposed structural elements, and blocky geometric forms, which I think fits perfectly with Minecraft. And the reason I'm not using Minecraft concrete is because it is far too clean. You want the grittiness the dirt that comes from actual concrete. So it's things like stone, andesite, and actually wool. So yeah, that's what I got. Brutalist architecture is used a lot in like dystopian sci-fi films like Blade Runner 2049. They're supposed to be big, imposing buildings that dominate the landscape. And just look at that. Look at it. Framed perfectly. That is imposing, and it's kind of dominating when you walk down this street. Now, I have saved you all the misery of witnessing the villager relocation. Oh, I forgot to put a stair back. Hold on. There. Now, these towers, purely decorational. They do nothing. There's nothing up there at all. But in here, this is where all the villagers now live. Isn't it beautiful? Look at it. Just perfect. I've even been kind, and there's holes for them to talk to each other. And we've got some more down here. But I didn't have as many villagers as I thought I did. And all of these guys, not one of them sells cyan terracotta. Anyways, also, all these librarians, not one of them sells unbreaking books. Anyway, I need more villagers. So that clearly means I need to get designing and design something for a new villager breeding farm. All right. See you in a minute. And there we have one final building for this video. I mean, I know I've not done much today, but that's quite a few buildings, and they're not small ones either. Anywho, crunchy grass, this, jump, like I said, is a breeding house. And yeah, it's doing quite well. I've also thrown a few furnaces at the back because I got sick of manually smelting stuff. There's no interior really, except for the ornamental bat. Let's have a look at the thing. I've not shown you that. It is literally that. It's just a thing. Just a shape. I wanted to build a shape, so I built a shape. And I thought, you know what? I might as well make a moss farm in it too. So it's got a moss farm, which I've not run very much, but it works well enough. Yeah, like the thing, there's no interior for the storage place, but it's kind of cool. Crunchy grass. I am enjoying these buildings. And you've seen that one already, but there is one last thing I need to do over there, and it involves the only use I'm going to use for these guys. So I put these down there to oxidize. Dink. Can I do this without bringing him back to life? Wax him. Make him stand up. Thank you. Dum, dum, dum. And wax him. Take the axe out of my hotbar so I don't accidentally bring them back to life. Blink, blink. Because I want something special over here. Pew. Or you pop a dispenser there, a button on the side, trapdoor there. We pop him there. Yep, he stays there. Good. Press this button. There we go. Now we press it again. And again. And again. And again. Oh, we got a little guard. We got a guard. We're going to have 2 guards. And now we have guards making sure our villagers never escape. I love this. I'm not going to use these for storage because I've seen too many people get really frustrated with them already. But they look good as like terracotta guards. Clip, 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 clip. You stay there, boys. I don't know what else. I think that's it. It's a very short video. I can't start anything else. I have done 1, 2, 3 actual buildings. Pew. And a thing. Yeah. A lot of builds today. 2 seconds. You shouldn't be a zombie. Ow, 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 ow. Where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of builds today. Very short video, though. I'll try and make that up to you at some point. Or not. I don't know. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Pew. I need to think something to do with the portal. And I need to finish this. Jump, 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 jump. Because this is getting out of hand.